Okay, here is an anchor date report. See that right there, folks? This is original anchor date report. That's what a lot of people are talking about. Here's one. This term was first used to me by a seasoned licensed professional from Freedom Title Company who was helping me because I told her that I thought my grandchildren's identity was stolen. So, this is 2422 Randolph Street, which is the Lot 154, Haynes addition to the city of Richmond. So here's the first page of it, and this is what the lady handed me. These are my notes as well. So they transposed these numbers in the original case when they came against Rachel for the wrongful foreclosure. They transposed these two numbers. That's important, but that won't be shown in this. But you see there's deed records. One of the things that wasn't showing up was the sheriff's deed on the records. They told her that Paul Stickle was the seller, the title company did. And then there's a warranty deed, of course, but here's a sheriff's deed. Here's also another warranty deed. So we go down, and the lady from Freedom Title gave me these numbers as well. And here is a sheriff's deed, 423-2009. Now this is to the 422 Randolph Street, mind you, and it'll come up in a moment. $18 Doyle Legal. The document is exempt from sales disclosure form requirement of Public Law 63-1993, Section 2. And of course this is underlined, there's nothing here. The indenture witnesseth that Paul M. Strittmatter, who is now the guy over excise, Governor Pence appointed him over that, so he was a sheriff of Wayne County, conveys to Deutsche Bank National Trust Company as trustee for the Carrington Mortgage Loan Trust Series 2005 NC3 asset-backed pass-through certificates. And it's hard to see this because there's some problems with this, but 1610 East Street, East St. Andrew Place, Santa Ana, California, in consideration for the sum of $98,000. And now this is important, $98,000, because Rachel reportedly made an offer of $68,000 that was accepted. So there's a $30,000 variance here. So here's the 938. You'll see lot number 14 in Richards Addition replat, now Oakland Place addition to the city of Richmond, Indiana. Also, and commonly known as 938 South 17th Street, Richmond, Indiana. Notice the 3 zeros on the zip. And then it goes subject to all liens, encumbrances, and easements of record. Charles and Annette Scott, the owners of the record, owned this as well. It was reported, and I have spoken with them, but this is an anchor date search. This is all an anchor date search. There's 4 pages. Sales disclosure approved, Wayne County Assessor. It is witness wherefore I, the undersigned sheriff aforesaid, have hereunto set my hand to the seal and seal the 18th day of March 2009. The reason that's important is because this new lawyer, Tammy Lynn Ortman of Lewis and Capps in Indianapolis, she's a director, she came in with a fake warranty deed to the 422 Randolph Street, and she brought in a warranty deed of March the 18th, 2009. Well, Rachel's warranty deed to 422 Randolph Street was March the 18th of 2008, wasn't it, Tammy Lynn Ortman? So here, this is to the 938 South 17th. The property that Annette and Charles Scott owned in addition. So they're doing something when they have you send the tax bill to a certain place. They're tying it in the fake court system under that. And this is what's interesting. So here's 938 South 17th, and it goes on to show it is witnessed on the 18th day of March 2009. 18th day of March 2009, and I'll show this one to Rachel's place, and this is for the 938 South 17th. Rachel bought 422 Randolph. The anchor date search is for 422 Randolph, and here we go. 3/20/2003. That Pamela E. Medford, she's also known, folks, as Pamela E. White, an adult of Wayne County in the state of Indiana, conveys and warrants to Charles Scott and Annette Scott, husband and wife, lot number, and it's supposed to be lot 154. This looks like lot 164 to me, though. But we'll get to that later. In Haynes addition to the city of Richmond, Pamela E. Medford and Pamela E. White are one and the same person. Terms and provisions are recorded in a land contract between Pamela E. Medford, formerly known as Pamela E. White, to Charles Scott and Annette Scott, husband and wife, recorded as instrument number 2002. This is a deal with Lingo Real Estate and their people. This is a subject, this 2002 thing, and I'll get to that later. But anyway, Charles is, so you send the tax statement to Charles Scott and Annette Scott, 422 Randolph Street, Richmond, Indiana. It is witnessed, wherefore, that Pamela E. Medford and hereunto affixed her name and seal this 13th day of March 2003. Well, now, Rachel signed for her closing reportedly, and she was there. She thought she was closing. She thought she was buying a home. She didn't know they made her the seller on March the 14th of 2008, and they had her make the cashier's check out for March the 13th, and then claim something came up and she'd have to come in on the 14th. And they backdated the insurance to the 13th. And that is an anchor date search, folks. This is an anchor date document to one property, not 938 South 17th. Oh, no. It is to 422 Randolph Street, showing other properties that are tied to the 422 Randolph Street. And as you see, it's an original. It said anchor date. She told me to remember anchor date. Remember, it's an anchor date search. So this is where the term anchor date came from me. I don't know about other people, but this came from me, and it came from my research when I went into the Land Records Office. So hopefully that helps, folks. It's available in Richmond, Indiana, and Wayne County. It's available in the plat room in a computer on the corner, and that's where you go to get it.